Wrestling from the Olympic Auditorium. Here we are, our first event, and a good one, because we've got Pistol Pete, who you see right in the ring, and outside the ring, making his entrance, walking around, is none other than the man from the south side of Chicago. There he is, Bad Leroy Brown. I'm Jeff Walton. I'll be with you for the next hour for exciting, action-packed, great wrestling from the Olympic Auditorium. Leroy Brown, just loving those fans, and they sure love him. And that's quite a change from just a few weeks ago when the fans really booed Leroy, but he's had a change of heart. I understand his mother's very ill, and his mother said, son, the one thing I want you to do is I want you to wrestle scientific and clean. And that made quite an impression on the bad man from Chicago, Leroy Brown. And so he has decided to go the straight and narrow, as we say in wrestling. And it's paid off, because look at the fans. They love this man. Leroy Brown. He is big, let me tell you. We're talking about a man that's almost I'd say 6 feet 8 inches tall, and all power. Former America's Tag Team Wrestling Champion with several wrestlers, in fact. One of his favorite tag team partners is Rocky Soulman Johnson. Bobo Brazil is another one. And now Leroy just taking his time and shaking the fans' hands. Oh, he loves those fans. Look at this. Just shaking the little girls' hands and all the other little kids that are at ringside. And notice he's proud of where he's come from. He says, I learned in the streets how to wrestle. And he says, Chicago's known for being tough. And there he's picking up a little baby girl. And this man has really changed his style, as well as had a change of heart. Wrestling business. Oh, this little girl's never going to forget it. She was picked up and held by Bad Leroy Brown. Here we go. This is our first event. And we got a tough opponent in there in Pistol Pete from, I understand it's Mesa, Arizona. And Pistol Pete, top wrist lock, thrown away like a rag doll, like he's paper. Did you see that? Pistol Pete said he grabbed the shirts, jersey, threw it away. That's how it made. No, I don't need to do that, Leroy says. He didn't do that. Both wrestlers on each other. There's a hookup, go behind into a full Nelson by Pistol Pete. Solid wrestling hold. Let's see what Leroy can do. Oh, he just shakes it off. And Pete says, he's got grease. He's greased. Pete's got more excuses than I has been. Pistol Pete, rugged competitor, about 282 pounds against 364 pounds. Bad Leroy Brown. Boom! Oh, there's a thumb right to the side of the neck. Referee Red Shoes Dugan says it was not a fist, it was a thumb. That's all right. Leroy hooks up, and they're in the ropes, and that's the way you both end up once you do that. There's a break, clean break by Bad Leroy Brown. A few weeks ago, you wouldn't have seen that. Now, let's see what Pistol Pete does, and he does not clean break. He throws a punch, and Leroy comes back. Now it's Bad Leroy Brown. Open-handed chop to the throat. Side headlock by the big man, Bad Leroy Brown. Walter Johnson and Leroy Brown as a tag team would just set the rap world on fire. I would pay $20 to see that. Solid tackle by Leroy Brown.
So, gentlemen, let's go.
There's another side headlock. Pistol Pete just can't seem to get it going right now. Into the trunks goes Pete, trying to get that leverage, but Leroy's just too big. This man, when Leroy Brown smiles, you know, those pearly whites just light up a room. Just unbelievable when this guy smiles. And this is wrestling, fans. This is the way it should be. There's that side headlock. Waist lock by Pistol Pete. Both men have holes. Into the ropes. Pete, once again, throwing a punch right to the middle. Ooh, unexpected. And Leroy comes back with a big solid blow to the face. And the referee says, okay, you both have one, but now let's keep it open. Let's keep our hands open. Hook up. Now it's a front headlock by Pete. Don't sell Pistol Pete short. He has been known to upset many a top star. Whoa, look at Leroy pick up this big man and drapes him outside on the apron. I don't believe it. That's 280 some odd pounds he lifted up there. Referee says that's legal. You're outside the ring. You have 10 to get back in. And Pete is complaining that Leroy tossed him over the top rope. Therefore, he should be the winner on a disqualification. But the referee says, no, that's not what he did. He lifted you and put you over the top rope onto the apron, but he didn't throw you over the top. That's where that comes in. Punches by Pistol Pete. And another solid punch that sends him running. Bad Leroy Brown from the south side of Chicago. Trying to say that for armbar by the big man. I know that Leroy Brown would like nothing better than to get a shot at the America's Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, now held by the Golden Greek, John Tolis. Oh, look at that little bit of inside kicking by Pistol Pete. Almost a fouling maneuver. This is our first event, in case you just joined us, on Great Wrestling from the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California, the home of the best wrestlers in the world, week in and week out. The top stars of the world here at the Olympic Auditorium. Test of strength, lace finger handlock, Pistol Pete on his knees, and I think anybody would be in that. Look at the size of this man's hands. Leroy Brown, look at those hands. Rakes at the eyes to get an escape. Pete goes back with a punch. Now it's Pete on that second strider up. Down he comes with an elbow smash. Another one sends it to the back of bad Leroy Brown. A knee lift. There's an elbow to the chest and an open-handed slap by Leroy Brown. He's coming back. Don't make this man mad. And here he goes. A double punch. Is he going to go for that headbutt? No, he whips him into those ropes, comes off, and oh, a clothesline that catches Pistol Pete. Here he goes. Leroy sets him up. There's that elbow drop right to the chest. This is all she wrote. Count to 100. 3, that's it. Your winner. Bad Leroy Brown. We've got more. Don't go away. Here's Jimmy Lennon to give us the official wording. Wow. Woo.
8 minutes, 52 seconds into the match. Flying elbow drop for the winner. Bad Leroy Brown.
Hey, here we go. We've got action, and we're into it. The bell has just sounded, and it's Bad News Alan Coage against Al Madrill. This is the match that all you fans wrote us and said you wanted to see. Dugan upended by Bad News Alan Coage. Madrill has wanted this man for weeks. For weeks, Bad News Alan has taunted Madrill. He even attacked him in the dressing room when Madrill wasn't looking, and Madrill went to the promoter and said, I want the match, and I want it on Great Wrestling from the Olympic, and we've got it. Madrill tops Bad News Alan only for a 1 count. Both wrestlers just darted in the ring and started to wrestle each other. And I'm telling you, I was all ready for the announcements, but the announcements never came. So here we are, right in our second event. And it's a good one. I'm excited. I really am. Oh, Alan Coage down on his back. I'd like to see Madrill get the win. I really would. I know I've got to be impartial, but I know that Bad News Alan has caused nothing but trouble over these many weeks. There's a kick right to the middle by Bad News Alan. A chop to the neck. Madrill now in deep trouble. Body slam by Bad News Alan. He comes down with the stomach claw. There it is, that dreaded stomach claw that Bad News Alan delivers so well. And most wrestlers have submitted. And note the glove on Bad News Alan's right hand. It's either a a glove or a bandage of some kind, and many fans have been telling me that they think that there's something in that glove. They can't prove it. In the meantime, Al Madrill feeling the effects of that vicious stomach claw right on the abdomen and the intestines, squeezing and pinching. I mean, that's pain, folks. And I hope Madrill has not had his dinner. Madrill now gets to his feet, ready to throw a haymaker at Bad News Allen. And Madrill, of course, we know is a former amateur Canadian boxing champion. Knows how to use his fists and will use them if he has to. But he's taken down again by Bad News Allen with that stomach claw. This is one of the most feared holds in professional wrestling today. Waldo Von Erich is one of the first wrestlers to use the stomach claw. There's Victor Rivera, who is one half of the company with Bad News Allen. That's his partner. Look at him laughing, saying, "My man's got him. Look, 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 look." Victor Rivera. I'll tell you, there's an outstanding wrestler. It's too bad that he's decided to change his ways and become a rough wrestler. But back to the action. Oh, in the hair goes Bad News Allen. The referee did not see it. You've got to call it. See it to call it. I was going to say call it to see it, but you've got to do vice versa. Outside the ring, Victor Rivera. Referee watching Rivera very closely, says, "Don't you try to interfere in this match." Oh, Bad News Allen. Kick to the head by Al Madrill. Now Bad News Allen in a little bit of trouble. Madrill trying to shake off the effects of that stomach claw. Ooh, rakes the back. Goes to work and does it again. That's not wrestling. That's not what we want to see. But this is a match. This is a grudge match is what it is. Both men have wanted each other. Now they've got each other. And we've got it right here on Great Wrestling from the Olympic as Victor Rivera, the other half of the company, looks on. Bad News Allen going back to that claw. This is a time limit match, by the way, wrestling fans. 15-minute time limit. Bad News Coade saying, "I got him, I got him, he's beat." Oh, there's Madrill giving a little bit of his own. Oh, and rakes at the back of Bad News Allen. That's the fans now say, "Do it again." Goes to work on Bad News Allen. You know, Al Madrill believes in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and he goes to work on the eyes of Bad News Allen. Now Rivera getting a little bit nervous. He doesn't want his man to lose. Rivera, look, Rivera's on the apron. What's Rivera going to do? Referee doesn't see him. Wait a minute. He whips around, grabs the trunks of Al Madrill and holds him in the corner. And Coade bites the air, and as he throws a punch into Madrill's middle. Now Madrill goes out and goes after Rivera. Whoa! Don't put your coffee pot on yet. We got action, and the fans are going crazy. Rivera running around the ring, and Madrill notices he's being counted out. Gets back in the ring against the opponent that he has signed to meet, Bad News Allen Coade, and Victor Rivera has headed back for the dressing room, I think. Knee lift, punch to the middle. Here comes these left-right combinations that Madrill is known for. Bad News Allen Coade. I think that the plot that they had hatched against Madrill failed because Victor Rivera was chased away from ringside. Now Madrill, the side headlock. Punch to the bridge of the nose by Al Madrill. Former Texas heavyweight wrestling champion, former America's champion. You name the titles, this man has held them. Stomps at the hands. Madrill is a seasoned veteran. If you weren't seasoned, you probably wouldn't know how to handle a man like Coade, but Madrill knows that if you have to fight fire with fire, you do it. Snapmare to the center of the ring, tops him for a count of 2. Coade, of course, a former bronze medal winner in judo in the Olympic Games. Both men throwing punches. Ooh, pokes! Oh, I felt that. Pokes Coade in the eye. Once again, this is not wrestling. Of course, if we've got kids watching out there, don't ever try that. It's not wrestling. And of course, it's not something anyone should do. Oh, there's Victor Rivera. He's back. Outside the ring, Rivera throws a punch and gets Madrill off Coage. This gives Coage time to deliver a good solid kick to Madrill. Goes to work choking now. Referee Dugan right in there saying, break it, break it. I'm telling you, it's a choke. Madrill now getting to his feet, being choked again by Bad News Allen. Bad News Allen Coage. In the last few years in the wrestling business, this man has made a lot of money. Has a home in Hawaii, a home in New York, also a home, I understand, in Florida. Doing very, very well. Goes to work choking the man from San Bernardino, California, Al Madrill, and I know his family's watching. Look at these combinations, left, right, left, 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 right, and down goes Coage. This is the way to do it. Coage into the ropes, coming off, and there's that famous shoulder tackle that Madrill's good for. He tops him for 1, 2, and he's dumped off by Rivera, and Rivera pulls Coage out of the ring. And the referee begins to count. 1, 2, and Coage and Rivera go back to the dressing room. That's a coward's way out. There's no doubt about it. The referee counting to 10. It's all over. Your winner by disqualification is Al Madrill. We've got more wrestling. Here's Jimmy Lake.
The winner, Al Madrill. And here we go. 1 fall, 15-minute time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you from parts unknown, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Whip. And his opponent, formerly of Puerto Rico, he is the president of the company. He is the America's Tag Team Champion. He weighs 238, Victor Rivera.
Well, you just saw what Rivera did with Bad News Allen. They left the ring. They were disqualified because Rivera pulled Bad News Allen away, and they both left ringside. And now Rivera's back. He's in the mood. Oh, good move by the Whip, an arm drag takedown. This Whip is surprisingly very good. But he is body flipped by Victor Rivera. Hip toss. Takedown, leg dive by the Whip. Leg scissors. Into a reversal by Victor Rivera and kicked. A little bit of an unsalt there on the mask of the Whip. Snapmare takedown by Victor Rivera. Goes in for a figure 4 head scissors. Victor Rivera, one half of the company. And I'll tell you something, don't sell him short. He knows what to do, when to do it, and he is tough. There's no doubt about it. Reversal of that figure 4, that adds a little bit of pressure onto the spine and the back. But look at this, the Whip does a monkey flip and gets out of it, and whoop, wait a minute, arm over, takes over by Victor Rivera. Arm drag takedown again by Rivera. Putting a little bit of pressure on that. Another one, good move. As I said, Victor Rivera can wrestle. This man knows what to do, when to do it. Oh, half crab. There's a half Boston crab. The Whip. Now, the question is into Victor Rivera. What do you say? Do you give up? Do you give up? Rivera says nope. Reversal of the figure 4. Whip with pressure on the toe. Releases it. Goes to work. Oh, he misses a side headlock. Rivera takes the advantage. Goes to a chicken wing armbar and a roll up for 1, 2, only a count of 2. The Whip gets his shoulders off the mat. Rivera trying to get the Whip back into position. The Whip now sees that if he can make the ropes, he can secure a break. He does it. Rivera breaks. The Whip for parts unknown. Very interesting. Parts unknown. That means no one knows where the Whip is from. He could be from anywhere. He could be from New York, Africa, Texas. places. He could be anyone. Victor Rivera, we know, is from San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's a far place. But we are in Los Angeles, California, famed Olympic Auditorium. Good hawk trip takedown by Victor Rivera. Question is into the whip. Do you give up? Pressure being added to that foot and also the toe. We have wrestling here. Now this is what I like to see, and this is what Rivera does very well. The whip now with an arm bar. Gets Rivera to his feet. Twists that arm. What are you going to do with it, whip? He whips it, is what he does. Referee for this event, of course, Johnny Red Shoes Dugan, former world lightweight champion. Takedown by Rivera. A little bit of a wrestler's ride there. Rivera now on top. Whip now can make the ropes. He does. That's how he chooses to get the break. Once a man has reached the ropes and has secured the ropes, the other man must break. Both men step back. Wrestling resumes. Leg dive by the whip again. Going to work. Setting him up again for the half crab. Half crab. And it's Victor Rivera now with a reversal on the whip. Question is into the whip. Referee Red Shoes Dugan making sure it makes the ropes. It's not too dumb either when you're in trouble to get to the ropes. This way you can get a break and a reprieve. Oh, there's an open-handed slap by the whip. And the whip is saying, come on, Rivera, you want to punch? Let's punch and slap. I'll do that too. And then it's Victor Rivera, who's now being taunted by the fans. The fans are calling him all kinds of names. Rivera, of course, is not like that. Victor Rivera, one half of the company and the current America's Tag Team Champion with Apache Bull Ramos, who is the other half of the company. Good flip, hip toss, but he's reversed, picked up, body slam by the whip, and the fans are on their feet. They like this whip. This young fella has taken the wrestling fans by storm. He's got a lot of potential, very muscular, and yet he's very lightweight. He put on some weight, probably would have a big advantage. Rivera, of course, outweighing him. Rivera goes back, a good 15 years in the wrestling business. And, he got his start under the guidance of another great wrestling star, former world champion under the WWA and WWF, Pedro Morales. Morales and Rivera were a big tag team all across the country, including at the Olympic Auditorium when they held the America's Tag Team title for a while. And then Morales went to the East Coast where he became the world champion, and then Rivera stayed on the West Coast, became the America's Heavyweight Wrestling Champion and Tag Team Champion several times. He won 2 major 22-man battle royals, which is no easy feat. He holds the record. He's the only man to win the battle royal twice. And he's had a phenomenal record. And it just came about recently that he was not able to get another shot at the America's Heavyweight Championship, and he decided that the only way to do it is to break the rules, be rough, be tough, and that's the way to get the title shot. And he's very close to getting that title shot. And that basically is an overall story of Victor Rivera. It's got quite a story because he's such a winning wrestler. And I would say that he's one loss wrestler is one of the best wrestlers involved. Whoops, Dugan caught by Rivera's arm in the ropes. That's a good way to hurt a referee or break his leg. The referee gets out of there. The whip now going to work with punches on Rivera. Oh, those dazzled Victor Rivera. The whip sending those open-handed punches to the side of the head. And Rivera decides he's going outside the ring. The whip goes out after him. And the whip throwing those punches outside the apron. Both men fighting outside. Rivera coming back, throwing his own brand of punches. And he throws the whip into that metal pole. Ooh, and the whip is down outside the ring. Ooh, it's kind of staggering. Head first into that metal pole. Now, look at this. Suplexed right back into the ring. He's topped. 1, 2. Only a count of 2 by referee Red Shoes Dugan. Split second away from a win for Victor Rivera. The whip. Now in a lot of trouble. Armbar, chicken wing. Adding a little bit of pressure to that arm. You talk about pain. Once you put that arm in a certain portion of your body, it hurts. Stakes out that arm. Now he figures he's going to work on that left arm of Rivera. Goes to work. Working on the fingers and the wrist. Referee Dugan now runs over to Rivera and asks him, well, what do you say, Victor? What do you say? The whip now has complete control, and I think Rivera kind of faking it. Leg dive, takedown. Stakes out that left leg of the whip. Now driving, driving knuckles into the thigh and whip. He's got some great camera work. The cameras are the best. Catch all the action. Leg dive again. Rivera scissors it. That free right leg trying to get Rivera off. Rivera now has complete control of the whip. Scissoring the left leg. The whip unable to get out of the hold, and it's a tough one to get out of, but he manages to boot Rivera right in the face. Rivera is now taken down. An armbar reversal by the whip. The whip knows these holds and counter holds, and that's the name of the game. Use those counter holds to escape from a hold that you're caught in. And of course, this is wrestling. This is what this sport is all about. Something you do not see in any other wrestling program. Now going for that mask. Rivera going for the mask of the whip. Throws punches into the side of that mask. Rivera into the trunks of the whip. Pulls him up. Throws him right through that top strand of ropes, right into the front row seats, and the whip better have a ticket for those seats. The whip getting to his feet. Fans are very concerned about it. Oh, and Rivera jumps out and throws him into those hard plastic type seats. Oh, thrown right into the front row. Glad there's no people there. They could be heading for the doors right about now. The whip manages to get to his feet, gets to the apron. He's got a 20 count outside the ring. Rivera on the other side, climbing into the ring. Figures he's going to go to work. There's a punch that meets Rivera. Rivera coming back with an open-handed slap. An open-handed slap by the whip. Now Rivera with a boot right to the middle. And another boot by the whip. Both wrestlers losing their tempers. There's the suplex. Rivera suplex him right to the center of the mat. Tops him. Holds him down. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Rivera now going to work. Drapes him over that second strand of ropes. Holding him there with his arms. Choking away. While the referee trying to get Rivera to break. This is serious. Talk about losing your win. If you can't breathe, you sure can't wrestle. I've said that 100 times. Open-handed slap by the whip. Punches to the face. The whip now being egged on by the fans. Crotches him, body slams him to the mat, tops him. Now it could be the whip. It could be all over. 1, 2. Oh, 1 second away from a win for the whip. An upset could happen. But Rivera comes back with a slap. Snapmare right to the middle of the ring. Knee drop. Tops him for 1, 2. Ooh, a second away from a win for Victor Rivera. Both men really tired, you can tell. And our time limit, by the way, running down. Even if the whip could get a draw out of this, it would be a phenomenal thing in wrestling. Okay, here we go. Here is, if he can make it, a full suplex. Pick him up, take him over, but he doesn't seem to make it. He's got a double chicken wing on him. He's got to release it. The match ends, it's a draw. And what a main event it is. The bells sounded, and look what we've got. Rugged Ron Starr battling none other than the Golden Boy. These are two rough and tumble wrestlers, and they're meeting each other right here in the main event. Now, the Golden Boy sure has his share of wins. There's no doubt about it. And also, we have the former America's Heavyweight Wrestling Champion and World Tag Team Champion, Ron Starr. So this should be an anything-goes, rule-breaking match. Armbar by Ron Starr. Raked at the eyes by the Golden Boy. There's an elbow, and the Golden Boy throws it to Ron Starr. The fans have been really kind of quiet because they don't know who to root for. They don't like Ron Starr, and they certainly don't care for the Golden Boy. So, you know, we've got a problem here. Who do you root for? Well, I think the fans, to a degree now, are picking up, and they kind of are going for Ron Starr, which is unusual. Golden Boy, of course, right away into the corner says, hey, I don't want to be hit anymore. Back him away. Let's wrestle scientific. That's kind of new for Golden Boy. Says, come on, let's shake hands. Please, shake hands with me, please. Starr says, no. He says, I don't want to shake your hand. All I want to do is beat you. That's the way Ron Starr is, you know. He's, Golden Boy says, I'll cross my arms. I know that our engineer is interested in this match. He's been watching very, very closely. Golden Boy, one of his favorite wrestlers, I understand. I don't blame you, Mark. It's all right. He's a good wrestler. Knows what to do and when to do it. You know. I know that Mark's rooting for Golden Boy, which is unusual, but we all have our favorites, wrestling fans. I'll tell you. Red Shoes Dugan in this our main event here on Great Wrestling from the Olympic Auditorium, and it's a battle of the bullies. Rugged Ron Starr against Golden Boy. This ought to be good. Let's see who the better man is. Is it Golden Boy or is it Ron Starr? Like I said, both wrestlers have impressive credentials. A former Southern heavyweight wrestling champion, Golden Boy has not been wrestling at the Olympic Auditorium that long. Golden Boy now throws his man into the ropes. Tug tackled by Ron Starr. Who's got what where? Razzle dazzle and oh! Golden Boy ran into that. Shouldn't have done it. Snapmare takedown by Ron Starr. Starr began his career, believe it or not, in Oklahoma City under the tutelage of a great wrestler by the name of Leroy McGurk, who was a promoter there, and came up through the ranks, also entered a tournament, and became the World Junior Heavyweight Wrestling Champion when Danny Hodge was injured in an auto accident about 15 years ago. And he held the title and proudly defended the title. And he also had to give up the title when he gained weight into the heavyweight ranks, because you can only hold a World Junior Heavyweight Wrestling title up until about 224 pounds. And of course, Starr is a lot more than that at this point. So he had to vacate that title, and then he went on to the heavyweight ranks, and he, of course, won the World Tag Team Heavyweight Wrestling title, and gone on to win the America's Heavyweight Championship, and decided that his name is Spoiler Ron Starr because he beats everybody. Right now, he's slammed by the Golden Boy. Golden Boy, oh, an elbow and nobody there. There's that famous running Elbow drop, nobody there, and Starr takes advantage of it now. Kicks to the back, picks up Golden Boy. Whips him into those ropes, and oh, look at that move. A flying knee lift caught Golden Boy. Golden Boy now with his foot on the ropes. Starr could have had that win. I know it, because the Golden Boy had to have the wind knocked out of him. It's that simple. You survive something like that, you're one lucky man. Golden Boy flat on his back, trying to get to his feet. Taking a deep breath, trying to take deep breaths to get his wind back. Starr right up and ready for him. This is our main event once again. Battle of the Bad Men. Who is the baddest? Is there such a word, Mark? Baddest? Who is the baddest? Who is the worst? Is it Golden Boy or is it Ron Starr? Golden Boy goes to work kicking Ron Starr right in the back. Armbar, and now Golden Boy using those dirty tactics, using the trunks. This is something Ron Starr would do, I might add, if he had the chance, for leverage. And Golden Boy now figures this is his match. He has got it made. Look at that, holding those trunks. If the referee sees it, he can make Golden Boy release the hold, and I don't know, has he seen it? Dugan's pretty sharp. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to kind of fool Red Shoes Dugan, because he's usually right there. Decked out all in red boots, red pants, red shirt, Red Shoes Dugan. And they broke the mold when they made Red Shoes. Body slam by Golden Boy. Golden Boy now going to work on Ron Starr. This doesn't seem to be Starr's night for some reason. Can't seem to get started. But then again, when you've got two rough wrestlers in the ring against each other, they give it their all. And they enter the book of dirty tricks they know so well. Clubbing away at the back. Punch to the face. Good top armbar wrist lock. Keyed with that armbar. Pressure is on the shoulder and the arm. Also the wrist. Golden Boy now in complete control. Golden Boy now working on the shoulder. Now Starr gets to his feet, and the fans, oh, into the hair goes Golden Boy for a takedown, and Starr says, hey, use my hair. The fans now on the side of rugged Ron Starr. They want Starr. Golden Boy going back to work on that shoulder. Starr uses that right to try to deck Golden Boy, but Golden Boy hangs on to the arm. Takes him down again by the hair, and Starr is really mad now, and he goes to work and just literally pulls Golden Boy off him by using the hair too, and now Starr says, look, I'll play that way too if you want, and Golden Boy goes outside the ring quick. Now doing his strut. I remember Buddy Rogers years ago, the famous wrestler Buddy Rogers used to do that famous strut, as we used to call it, wrestling strut. Golden Boy saying, I got brains, I got talent, I got looks, I am so pretty, I am so great, nobody can beat me. Well, Golden Boy, whoa, down goes Golden Boy as Starr runs over to get him. Golden Boy out there fixing his hair. And let's see, Ron Starr very cautiously watching Golden Boy. The fans are behind Starr, there's no doubt about it. I think that's very unusual. Meanwhile, our engineer Mark here says that Golden Boy is going to be the next champion, it looks like. Starr flips him over that top rope. Golden Boy doesn't look like he's doing so well right now. Into the ropes goes Golden Boy. Drop kick by Ron Starr. A fine move. Tops him for 1, 2. A second away from a win for rugged Ron Starr. Out goes Golden Boy. Again, Golden Boy. Outside the ring. In the hostile territory there, I might add. Golden Boy now back in the ring. Starr ready and waiting for him. The fans beginning to chant, "Go, Ron, go. Go, Ron, go." Into the eyes goes Ron Starr. Now into that corner buckle. That padding is not that thick, fans. I've said it again, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. That padding, once you hit it with tremendous force, you know that there is metal or steel under there. Starr with a punch right to the bridge of the head. Just completely rattles Golden Boy. Golden Boy now with a turnaround. Catches Starr. Has him in a headlock. Almost a variation of the sleeper. And the question is in for Starr. But Starr manages to get together. Gets to his feet. Elbow right to the middle, but he's taken down at the hair and back to that headlock. And once again, wrestling fans, this is our main event on Great Wrestling from the famed Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. And it's a good one. Rugged Ron Starr against the Golden Boy. Takedown by the Golden Boy. Ron Starr in trouble. And now Starr, good dump. Gets the release. There's a kick to the middle by Golden Boy. Snapmare takes Starr down again. Once again, he's into that front chin lock, headlock situation. Twerking away on that head. Boy, I'll tell you something. When you are caught in a headlock like that, you can hear bells ringing for days. The Golden Boy now has complete control, and the referee testing to see if Starr is unconscious. Lifts that hand. If that hand stays up, the referee knows he's okay. If the hand just drops to the mat, that means the man's in serious trouble. And the fans are screaming, "Go, Ron, go. Go, Ron, go." Starr, double fist to the middle. Time is running out. This is our main event on Great Wrestling from the Olympic. Ron Starr and the Golden Boy. Golden Boy rakes at the eyes. Now taking tape off his wrist and goes to work rubbing that tape into the eyes, and you talk about rough substances. Now running his head along that top rope, Golden Boy with the upper hand on Ron Starr. Starr uses that boot, stops him from throwing his head into that corner buckle, and Starr reverses it. Golden Boy's noggin hit that corner buckle, and he is stunned. Punched in the middle. Golden Boy tossed into that corner, and ooh, a knee that caught Starr. Golden Boy tops him for 1, 2, ooh, 1 second away from a win. Now it's Golden Boy comes off, and there's that leap, and oh, double knee lift by Ron Starr catches Golden Boy. Golden Boy is hurt. Now he's got to be hurt. This is it, boy. Ron Starr has caught Golden Boy with a double knee lift and now throwing punches into the back, into the middle, and the chest, and the side. And everywhere he can throw a punch, there's a knee lift. Golden Boy now in a lot of trouble. Off the ropes, and there's a punch right to the chest, and down goes Golden Boy. Starr tops him. 1, 2, second away from a win for Starr. The fans are on the edge of their seat. Who is the baddest man in town? Chicken wing, full suplex, and he's taken back. Starr now goes in for the cover. 1, only a second away from a win for the rugged man. Now it's Golden Boy into the ropes, and Starr catches him with an open-handed back chop. Picks him up, belly-to-belly suplex, taken down, and picks him up again, does not pin him, uses it again, standing suplex this time, gets him, and now Starr just taking the wind out of this man, figures he's going to punish him, crotches him, running power slam, backbreaker, and he tops him. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. The baddest man in town, rugged Ron Starr. You've been watching Great Wrestling from the Olympic. I'm Jeff Walton, and we'll see you all next time. More next time on Great Wrestling from the Olympic.